some outstanding numbers in this one for Oladipo. He has 12 points and 1 assist.
Russell Westbrook, maybe the most athletic and explosive point guard ever to play in the NBA. As some people would say, what about you?
Well, you know, it's hard to say ever, but Russell Westbrook clearly plays with the kind of ferocity that I've not seen at the point guard position. The only guy that comes to mind is probably Derrick Rose prior to his injury. I think Westbrook's aggression, powering through contact, probably gives him the edge. I mean, he plays almost angry.
A lot of torque.
A lot of torque. Yeah. I mean, it's something to behold. I've not quite seen a guy at the point guard spot bring that kind of athleticism and speed and tenacity to the position.
Well, I like how you mentioned Rose, because I would agree, and that's a great way to kind of figure out where he is when Rose is healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
The pre-injured Rose was...
He was right in that same category.
You got it. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, backcourt tandem, Westbrook and Jeremy Lamb. Enes Kanter is out there with Ibaka. And it's Morrow in at the 3, the small forward.
And Russell Westbrook, maybe the most explosive first step in the league. I mean, he doesn't just get an angle on his defender. He leaves them completely behind with a free run to launch all those shots around the rim.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
A 3 ball.
The offense continues to struggle. Just 1 make in their 5 attempts.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Payton gets to Oladipo. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, Westbrook, once he blows by that first defender, he is absolutely fearless attacking the help defense. High-flying power dunks, finishes with both hands. He's a bad man.
Oladipo for 3. Thunder trailing by 9. Payton with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
And we get an opportunity here to check out some numbers for Russell Westbrook. Some tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. First in scoring, and he's such a good distributor of the basketball. He ranks 2nd in the league in assists.
And Steve, we really can't gloss over his ranking as the top scorer in the NBA. I mean, he's the one guy you don't want to see coming out of the opposing locker room.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Lamb passes to Westbrook. Will it go? 6 on the shot clock.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now. Russell Westbrook, one of the best success stories when it comes to converting a scoring guard to playing the point. But it's his overall talent that's made him successful. His will, his competitiveness, and his incredible athleticism.
Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for the Magic. Ridnour has come in for Oladipo. Lamb with the ball, picked up by Harris. For 3, Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing.
And Westbrook is a phenomenal rebounder and scorer at the point guard position. He gets steals. He really is one of the stat sheet stuffer supreme guys in the league.
Looked like the defense was totally scattered on that fast break. Nice job taking advantage there with the wide open 3.
Payton dishes to Ridnour. Another miss by Orlando. And Westbrook every season among the league leaders, Steve, in assists, but also unfortunately in turnovers.
Well, with his scoring burden, you know, that's to be expected. But It's definitely an area he can continue to improve. I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Over in the corner, Lamb. From deep, Morrow. The offensive rebound. Outside Westbrook. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. For the Magic, Wayne Dedmon comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Kyle O'Quinn in for Harris. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Boy, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
Here's Payton. That's good. And it's Rittenauer picking up the assist. Payton's got his third basket of the night.
I'd like to know what his percentage is from that range. I mean, it's got to be sky high.
Pass to Dedmon. And there's the feed to Nicholson. Three-pointer, Rittenauer. Here's Dedmon. Payton outside. Kicks it to Nicholson. The second chance effort. For Orlando, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And for the season, guys, they're about 73% from the line, so kind of a mediocre shooting club.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
And the miss. Thunder trailing by 10. We've got Dwayne Dedmon. Rittenauer out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Channing Frye. And it's O'Quinn in the 4 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Cantor kicks to Morrow. There's the 3. Good. Morrow's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Thunder. Oladipo misses.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too. He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Here's Lamb. The quick look, no good that time. And now here comes Rittenauer leading the break. Frye passes to O'Quinn. There's the double team with Westbrook. Three-pointer, Rittenauer. Here's Dedmon. They shoot again.
Under foul. Dennis Cantor.
First free throw is good. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Harris comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Payton in for Luke Rittenauer.
Well, Channing Frye has always been a great perimeter shooter, but where he's really improved is with his inside game. Teams like to switch guards on him, but when they do, he can now finish inside over that smaller player. That's what makes him a versatile offensive threat.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And you talk about teams going small on a stretch, big man like Frye. What's the advantage?
Well, the defense then can switch on the pick and pop and deny him easy looks. That's the first advantage. But, you know, his ability to take a smaller player inside means you have to guard him with the bigger player. So it's a pick your poison.
Now here's Westbrook. Westbrook missing again. To the left side wing. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Passes it to Lamb. To tie it up. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Boy, have they been hitting his last hard or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
I'm telling you right, very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off. Where was he going with that pass? That's just an awful turnover.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Singler, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Now here's Westbrook. Clock at 6. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Here's Oladipo. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Feeds it to Fry. Harris misses. Thunder trailing by 5. Puts up a 3. And he gets it to go. 12 points now in the game for Kyle Singler.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys. And the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
So it's the Thunder. The Magic hitting the bucket. And the basket by Morrow.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 2 here.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there. But they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
Ibaka with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Well, they did have a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before the shot attempt.
Yeah, you really want to try to foul in that situation before he gets into the shooting motion, and it just didn't work out that time.
Now here's Westbrook. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Ibaka. Here's Cantor. Yes!
Oh, what a basket in at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're losing by 1. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, you've got the luxury here of running a play, so you want to do something that you're very comfortable with.
Absolutely, Steve. I mean, no need to panic whatsoever. I mean, they're in a very good spot right here.
Harris outside. Knocked away! And stolen by Singler.
Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays, Clark, just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're leading by 3. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
While they have the lead, they still have to get a stop here. In particular, they can't allow the other team an open look from behind the arc.
For 3, Fry. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up